Hey, what is going on with y'all, man? It's Black Balloon, and I'm coming back with another video, a quick video, so y'all already know what's going on. Alright, y'all, we have the breaking news today of Takeoff's murder suspect being arrested, right? So earlier today, about an hour ago, I was actually watching the live press conference in Houston at the Houston PD, mayor, chief of police, that they did on arresting Takeoff's murder suspect, right? For who supposedly killed Takeoff. Now, as soon as they announced the name of the killer and his age, which I'm sure by now a lot of y'all have already seen, instantly I couldn't think anything else but wow. The guy that they're trying to say did it just happens to be 33 years old and a DJ. He was a DJ. Worked at a lot of strip clubs in Houston. I don't know exactly how close he was to, mob ties and Jay Prince Jr. and so on. I don't know those facts yet. We don't know that yet. But watching the live conference, they wouldn't give out much information on the investigation because it's still active. They didn't say that they received or retrieved this kind of information from the camera footage. A lot of rumors that place didn't have cameras. I find that very hard to believe, though. So they're not exactly saying where they got the evidence from. They're mostly, all they really said was that they got it on their own. They didn't get it from many of the 40 people that were there on scene, which is why they're still asking people to come in and tell their part of the story. So, however they got the information, it wasn't by people that were there so far. Now, we know that the guy Lil Cam was arrested a few days ago for felony gun possession. He was arrested for having a gun, basically being a felon in possession of a firearm, which is illegal. Then just so happened to have that firearm at the scene of a murder. Now, I don't remember seeing the guy, DJ Patrick Xavier Clark, on any of the film from that night of the shooting. Y'all can tell me if y'all see him in the video or not. Obviously, the videos are kind of fucked up. It was people recording it in frantic moments, so we can't really, see everyone's face. But for a month now, the people that played the most important role in the murder, they were all seen, as in Takeoff's manager and Lil Cam, Jay Prince Jr., and like one other dude that I don't know the name of. These people were all clear to see in the video. Might not have saw their face, but we saw their body. So a lot of people are already saying they don't even remember seeing him in the footage. But obviously, he must have at least been there. Now, does this confirm what we already knew this to be? The man is 33 years old. Is this something that y'all think they may be trying to pin on him? That he may not even be the exact shooter? Because we don't know what really went on behind the scenes. They've, to me, they kind of took a long time to announce a suspect and then arrest the suspect as well. And we all know the rumors and stuff that goes around with mob ties and Rap-A-Lot that connects back to Houston, Jay Prince and the Houston PD, and just law enforcement, period. We don't know what kind of ties these people have in that state and what they're actually capable of. We got to remember, these people are behind the curtains. The man was 33 years old. Patrick Xavier Clark, 33, was arrested Thursday evening in Houston and charged with the murder of Takeoff. Remember, Takeoff was killed 2:30 a.m. on November 1st following a private event. 28 years old. A 23-year-old man and a 24-year-old woman also suffered non-life-threatening injuries in the shooting. We get that number 33, y'all. There's so much stuff we could go down the line. Y'all already know I've done so many videos, where we tie back the number 33 to some kind of ritual or ritual sacrifice in the industry, film industry, or, even all the events that have taken place on the 33rd parallel. There's so much in the occult that goes back to the number 33 that, we could spend all day on it. But what's the chances of the guy that is supposedly responsible for at least one of the bullets killing Takeoff, him being 33 years old? And the first one to be arrested for murder. Little Cam wasn't arrested for murder. But they're not giving us any information. They didn't say, Lil Cam also shot or he didn't shoot because he had a gun on scene. Someone even said they saw him basically reloading the gun or loading the gun, which is, is just a rumor, speculation. But, this is all we have right now. There could be more people charged because we don't necessarily know that he shot all 3 shots that killed Takeoff. And if he did, how can they actually tell? Maybe they have footage that we haven't seen yet or that we may never see. But I do know one thing is that this was all orchestrated and this was set up in a sacrifice for Takeoff to lose his life. Because even the chief of police of Houston said it. He said this was an innocent bystander situation. He wasn't involved in the dice game. He wasn't involved in the argument. He just ends up getting shot over, petty reasons. This was what they were saying in the press conference. So, you have to think about the fact that once again, kind of like how we talked in the video I did when all this first happened. Why was Takeoff killed? Why was little Cam right next to Takeoff, basically right when the shot happened? We never really got clear footage of why Cam was right there next to Takeoff and then why he runs back inside and runs back out. You could say, oh yeah, cool. He ran in and ran out because someone got murdered, so he's scared or something like that. But that didn't look like one of those run in and run out. It looked like one of those sneaky kind of run in and run back out like I just did something type of shit. You know what I'm saying? It didn't really look like, oh, I'm scared. He just got shot. Because, Jay Prince Jr. show didn't move like that. He looked down and kept walking. So we know that there was a play at hand and this was all set up, for the sacrifice of Takeoff. Because that's what's happening these days. This is how it's happening. And this very well could be the fall guy, or this could actually be one of the dudes that actually let off a shot that killed him, one of the bullets. I'm pretty sure we'll find out more as time goes. But this was not random. And one of the reporters in the press conference asked, which I'm pretty sure y'all can pull the press conference up and watch it. One of the reporters asked the chief of police, how did it really happen? Was Takeoff targeted? And the chief of police was like, nah, he just happened. It was just wrong place, wrong time. And the reporter was like, that's what she thought. It was wrong place, wrong time. And I remember having a few people comment that when Takeoff died and I did that video, and some people were like, it was just wrong place, wrong time. And I had to remind those people that term, that phrase, wrong place, wrong time, that doesn't exist. That doesn't exist in this realm that we live in. You see what I'm saying? No one is ever at the wrong place at the wrong time. Think about that for a second. It doesn't exist. That's not real. That's not a real thing. We all exist here at the same time. So therefore, no one is ever at the wrong place at the wrong time, if you get what I'm trying to say. It was planned. It was planned, y'all. At the end of the day, this is the world we live in. We all know how dirty the industry is. Family, friend, foe, it doesn't matter. Anything can happen at any time. And he was offered up, unfortunately. But, if I'm not mistaken, up to 3 people were shooting. Takeoff's manager, supposedly this guy, and it had to be someone else. I'm pretty sure at least 3 people were shooting. So we don't really know what bullet from this guy, Patrick, who's 33 years old, actually killed Takeoff. Like, which one of their guns actually killed him? Which one gave him the fatal shots to the head? But that number 33 never fails to pop up when it has to do with these industry sacrifices. And once again, we're here. Just proving the things that we talk about on this channel. So I just wanted to come in and, kind of basically report on this because I thought it was, it was huge. It was very relevant to what we talk about on this channel and what we believe this Takeoff situation to be. A lot of people already think that this is the guy that they're pinning it on, but I guess at the end of the day, we can wait for more evidence to come out to see if anyone else is going to be arrested. But just at the fact that he was 33 years old says a lot. It says a lot. And only us in this community, we're aware of it. I see a lot of people noticing it on other platforms, but the 85% of people that just want to, go through life without really knowing any fucking thing or digging for the truth, they don't care about this shit. To them, he's just 33 years old. And there's no other meaning behind it. So y'all already know what's going on, man. We're just going to make this a quick video. Y'all let me know what's going on in the comments. What do y'all actually think about this? And we'll get a conversation going back and forth, man. So with that being said, oh yeah, and I got a new video for y'all coming on Sunday. We'll drop a fresh sacrifice video. So y'all already know what's going on, man. It's Black Balloon, and I'm going to see y'all soon.